Hi, Linny here again. On March 31st, I posted a video about pets in heaven, Rapture Real, and Vax Nullified. Today, I'm going to concentrate on the Vax Nullified. I did get one person contact me about a deliverance prayer for this. I have to tell you about the deliverance prayer. A deliverance prayer is actually casting out unclean spirits or demons. It's not a prayer that I can put online here because we're also in this day and age surrounded by evil and witchcraft. And if it gets into the wrong hands, then surely it's going to be cursed or a spell's going to be put over it to do the opposite that it does. If you understand witchcraft, if you've studied demonology, then you'll know what I'm saying is true. I've been studying demonology for quite a few years now. Jesus has been preparing me. I have been healing and I have been delivering. I've been doing this for a few years now. And when the prayer came to me for this, I had been asking Jesus repeatedly for months. I said, there must be something we can do about this, because this, as bad as it is not the mark of the beast. But what it is the very foundation, the preparation for the mark of the beast. This will go with this. When the insertion of the pellet happens, this and that insertion work together. That's why we have to nullify this. And we also have to nullify it because a person who has taken it should have gone to Jesus and asked about it first. The person who has taken it has opened themselves up wide open to the enemy. This is the enemy. This is part of the enemy in people's body. I was told that on October 3rd, 2020. October 3rd, 2020. I've been working since then to find out if there's a way to nullify this, and there is. And it's in the prayer. If you want the prayer, you can find my email on YouTube here. Find my email. Get hold of me, put prayer in the subject line, and I will pass on instructions. I will pass on everything I know about it, which is a lot that has to be taken into consideration. Again, this isn't a prayer that just happens like a prayer for getting over financial difficulties or something. No, this is a prayer to cast out the spirit of infirmity, cast out. A person that does this for another person should be a person that has healed successfully and cast out demons successfully, because this is not an ordinary everyday prayer that just anybody can say. If just anybody says this prayer over someone, you may get hurt. It's in Acts. I can't remember what verse it's in Acts, but it's in the book of Acts, where you probably recognize this, where men were going around trying to cast demons out of people, and they were going around to people and just casting demons out and casting. When they came to one that actually did have a demon or demons, the casters out got beat up because they weren't qualified, and the demons knew that. That's why it's so important for me to give you this prayer and email. And like I said, it's not going to work on everybody. People have to be absolutely sincere in asking forgiveness. They have to be sincere in their repentance. And repentance means to, apologize and turn away, not to get any more of these, not even for disease X that is coming. Now, if you want to email me for this prayer, like I said, put prayer in the subject line. I will answer you. I have done for one person. I don't know the results of that yet. She hasn't gotten back to me. I asked her to, because I'd be interested in posting that too. When I did this for my mother, I smelled death. I mean death, like I stepped on a dead raccoon. It was horrible, and it lingered around me for days. Even at home, it followed me home, under my nose, in front of my face. And it did come out, but it wanted back in. When I asked Jesus about it, I said, how long is this thing going to follow me? How long is this thing going to keep pressing on me? And he said, demons have no patience. And then that really struck me as really something, because patience is a fruit of the Spirit. So of course a demon wouldn't have that, right? So anyway, it did disappear. It lingered for a couple, 3 days, and then it did disappear. However, I smelled that. My mother went into the kitchen to make us a coffee, and her kitchen was filled with the smell of roses. I did this for a friend over the phone. I have done people over the phone before with other deliverance prayers, and they surely work. And over the phone, I prayed over someone, and she had 2 of these plus the one, and she had a forever headache. It was a migraine that went on day and night, and she was told she would always have it. And there was a treatment for it, but it was, I forget what she said, but it was an awfully hard treatment and would only last for 5 minutes. That's all the relief she would get. So she opted not to have the treatment. So when I called her with this prayer and I delivered her, she smelled lily of the valley. So it does work. But I'm telling you, not on everyone. A person has to be absolutely sincere. This friend that I delivered, she said, Jesus, I'm really, really sorry. I was selfish. I wanted to travel. I was very selfish, and that's why I got it. And then she was delivered. So she admitted the truth. She was selfish, and she admitted that. God's looking for that. So, like I said, find my email in YouTube here. If you go to my channel, at the end of my description is an arrow, and my little description doesn't quite finish the description. There's an arrow. If you click on that arrow, right underneath it'll have my channel details, and right underneath that it'll say see email. And go there and do that. If you really, really want this prayer and you're sincere about it, you'll find the email. Get a hold of me, prayer in the subject line. I will answer you back with everything that needs to be said about this. But the person should really be finding a person that has delivered people before, cast out demons, and healed them. Because it's a serious prayer and it's going to backfire if a person isn't qualified to do it. Have to be very, very close to Jesus, have a very, very close relationship with Jesus for this particular prayer to work, because this is a very, very, very strong spell that was put on this when it was sent out to the people, as you know. Okay? Anyway, thank you for listening, and please do come back, like the video, get it circulated, please, because this is really important. There's a lot of people that would like to know about this, and I will see you later.